Okay, we're looking at some equation review here. We're going to jump into solving systems of equations. So we need to be able to solve a regular equation. When you're faced with an equation like this, the parentheses in front of it there, make sure you distribute that 6 into both or everything inside the parentheses. So 6 times negative 4 will be negative 24. 6 times negative 5 will be negative 30. And then put your b on that. And then drop down everything else. And then your goal is to get the letter by itself. So you want to move that 24 to the other side. So when you move something, you do the opposite. Right? You add or subtract the opposite. So those 24s will now cancel, and we'll be left with 126 plus 24. It's going to be 150 equals negative 30b. And then we want to get rid of that negative 30 times the b, so we're going to divide by negative 30. So b equals negative 5. And there's your answer. So whatever number does not have the letter on it, you want to move it to the other side. Right, you want to get that 24 out of there, and then you will divide by whatever's in front of the letter. So when you have a variable on both sides, you still distribute like normal. That 3 is going to multiply in, so we have negative 24 and then negative 12v. Multiply the 3 by 8, multiply the 3 by the 4. And I'm going to bring negative 8v plus 4 down and the equal sign. So now you want to get your letters on one side, your numbers on the other side. It doesn't make a difference which way you go, but we have a 12v there and a negative 8v there. We want to combine those guys, but we can't because there's the equal sign in the way. So we need to move one of them. So I'm going to add 12v to both sides. That's going to cancel those over there. So negative 8v plus 12v is going to leave me with 4v. And I'm going to drop everything else down. Equals negative 24. Those 12v's canceled, so there's nothing left over here. Now it looks a lot like the ones that you saw in the previous example. So I want to move that 4 to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 4 on both sides. It's going to cancel those 4's. So I have 4v. I have 4v equals negative 28. Remember, when you subtract two negatives, they're going to add together, keep it negative. So now I want to divide by 4, and I get v equals negative 7. Okay, so there's my answer for that one. So finish those up. Just practicing stuff that should be familiar with. If you need to ask some questions, ask them. Let me know.